this Webisode edition of Talking Points, I'm Moriah Humiston. California is preparing for a recall vote against Governor Gavin Newsom. The state has reached the number of signatures necessary to trigger this election, and reality TV star and former Olympian Caitlyn Jenner has announced that she is running as a Republican. Joining us now on what this means for the recall vote is Talking Points analyst Lindsey Fine. So Lindsey, how much of a chance does Jenner have with this election?
So, I think she definitely has a chance. We've seen a rise in populist governors and just other politicians. Donald Trump won in 2016. Arnold Schwarzenegger ran and won successfully in the 2003 recall. And with how California's voting laws work, any people who are joining the race as Republicans and splitting up that vote has a chance to make it easier for Newsom to win and just shake up this election a little bit more.
So Jenner is another high-profile person running for office, but what are the reactions of the voters in California, and what are they saying about the recall election in general?
Well, I think over the past 10 years in California, life has just changed so much, and not for the better. The rates of homelessness have really gone up. Housing rates have gone up a lot. And I think, from what I've heard from members of the GOP in California, Gavin Newsom's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic was kind of that last straw for them, and what's kind of triggered this recall election. So I think they need to see change, and I think that what's happening, and they kind of have a name and a person to blame it on Gavin Newsom. And so just this recall is kind of a way for them to take back some control and maybe make some changes in California.
And so you've mentioned Caitlyn Jenner and Gavin Newsom. Is there any word about any other candidates in the recall race?
Yeah, so there are actually other GOP members, people who ran against him in 2018, as well as a former San Diego mayor. So we've only seen people from the GOP come and say that they're going to run against him, which is really important in this recall.
And Caitlyn Jenner is a very high-profile person and has received immense criticism for throwing her hat into the ring. What will she do to fix her image surrounding the candidacy?
Well, I think we'll have to see. She only threw her name in last week, so there's a long time between now and the recall. And so I just think her kind of proving that she has what it takes to be a politician and make those tough decisions as governor and not just be this reality TV figure will be really important if she plans on winning and actually becoming governor of California.
Absolutely. We'll have to see what happens with this race as we get closer. That's all the time we have on this Webisode edition of Talking Points. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at CitrusTV News. I'm Moriah Humiston. Have a great night, Syracuse.